Hey, what's going on everybody? SavageM F1 and I got a new video for you. This one, we're gonna break down some pro gameplay. This is from MrSavageM. I'm really impressed with this guy. This guy's really good. Every time I watch him play the pop-up cups, he's putting up crazy numbers. I just really like the way he plays. He plays with Mongrel a lot as well. But yeah, I think it's really important to watch these kind of high-level gameplays to understand what they do and what you don't do. See how the game should be played, or how the decisions that they make, and things that you look at your own self and in your own gameplay and the decisions that you're not doing and the way they rotate and things like that. So I'm gonna just kind of break it down and like talk about it and like my views on when I'm actually watching it and see if you pick up on anything. All right, we're getting started. One of the most important things to note is he's in here just farming up and the circle's going down. Next circle's way out there. Now with this type of a circle and 18 people left, like, you know, there's a bunch of people up there. Everyone's just kind of camped and solidified their position right here because this would have been the spot to be. And now the circle's down here and he's on the far edge. He's got to go around all these people to get over here. That's a rough rotation right there. But great use of the grappler. Less mats. He doesn't have to use it. Shielding up. Instead of pushing this guy and wasting mats and doing that way, he goes off to the side. Just to try to get over here. He's just trying to get to the next zone and conserve his mats. Unfortunately, this guy starts pushing him with like a deagle. like Storm's starting to move right now, and his guy's on the edge of the Storm pushing him. Like, instead of going for his rotation, he's messing around with him, which is bad. Unfortunate for this guy, but it happens. Decides to use the thing because the guy was kind of gatekeeping him, so instead of walking over, he decides to just use the launch pad right away. And then it's all about finding out where do you want to go. Like, you're looking at all these bases. He can drop on top of people's bases and just kind of build from there. He can just find his own little spot. He could go in the inside of the circle, like, as it moves. But the problem with gliding around is just, especially like with this many people there, they're all looking to get, because you get mats, you get health from getting kills. So, and everyone's looking up. They hear that glider, that they're gonna start popping at you. But he decides to just rush. The one guy that's shooting him, he tries to just go straight over him. Guy's shooting his bottom. Pyramid the floor for extra layer protection. Gets in the corner.
There's mountains on both sides, so it doesn't.
Right now he's talking about his position. He chose to be right there in case, like, and that's something you always want to do. He chose to be right there in case the storm went back over the circle. Like, I mean, the circle went back over the mountain. So then he's right here, and it's an easier rotation. So predicting, we're putting himself in a position to succeed based on where the next circle might go. But he also says, well, there's mountains on both sides, so that's actually not exactly. He could have also went to this side and still had the same result if the circle goes on that side. But he decides to roll the dice and get on this side. Take some pot shots at people. Unfortunately, has another rough rotation, literally across the other mountain. He's got to go. You want to rotate early. Here's people grappler, so the guy below him already pieced out. The guy that was right there, so he's going for his rotation now. This is the best side of the circle to be, just because the circle the storm's gonna start rotating right here. If you see my cursor, it's gonna start coming down this way, so he can kind of go along with it. So he's just getting in position. He heard that guy. He must have heard him. I didn't hear him, but he must have heard that guy place a launch pad down there. So he just deagles it, takes the launch pad, gets good use out of it. Just kind of wrecks that guy. Smells blood. Wants the health, wants the mats, of course. So he's going for the kill right here. You always got to be careful not to tunnel too much. You also have the storm at your back. So he's trying to get it, but he knows when to back out of it. Nice edit. Punch up. Guy is below him. Gets the hit. Beautiful.
Can I edit?
Yeah, the panic editing, no.
Oh, that's a joke.
He's in a rough position here.
Fat joke, isn't it?
But grappler, so strong end game. So strong end game. This guy's used the grappler the whole way.
That's actually a fucking joke.
He's got no health. Right here, it's so important to try to get some kills too, because you can get your health back that way. And the storm is so relentless. Like, it does not let you heal. It's so hard. Whenever he can, just getting more shields. He has to go up the mountain now. This is going to be rough for everybody here.
I can't edit, bro.
Edit not working for him. Not. Been there.
The fuck is this bug?
That was his last grappler, just chasing.
Such a clown, yes.
Taking shots when he can. I like how he's preemptively shielding. Like, you see him been shielding a lot. Like, even when he doesn't see anybody in front of him, he's not reacting shielding. You'll see preemptive shields just in case somebody makes an edit play or an unknown angle, someone sees him. You'll see him that he's putting like these walls and stuff in places that not necessarily people are at, but just in case. Like, especially when he's running forward earlier. He's running forward and like boxing around him and keep editing through and keep going forward just in case people start popping at him. He knows he doesn't have the health to spare to risk it. Just a really fast edit, and then he hugs the wall. This guy ends up placing, like, you'll see the guy placing a ramp right below, right behind him, and he's hugging the wall right in front of it. So the ramp is right behind him. He can't ramp over him, and he's like right there on him, and it's so fast too. Really good pickup right there. You gotta load your weapons when you can. Storm's going down the mountain. He decides to just get in position. He's the first one to rotate. This guy almost gets trap killed, which would have been beautiful. He lands right on the edge of it. Clean right there. And he just runs up just so he can snag a little bit more mats, comes down. That was super clean. And I really like this right here. So he doesn't know, like, he doesn't, somebody, that's not obviously not his roof or his floor that was right there that he just landed on. He doesn't want nobody to edit him down. Plus, he could take shots at people by putting his pyramid below him. So in case somebody does edit, he'll have a steel pyramid right over it where he can start shooting. Like, he has more time to react. Instead of just landing on it and shooting at other people, he places his own pyramid over it. So he's safer that way. And then he takes some shots. That's his final one, final guy. Beautiful. He smells blood. Places the traps right there, so in case, because the storm is pushing in case that guy tries to walk out this way, he's gonna get trapped. So he's kind of forced to go out this side. Just kind of controlling him right now. Not getting too antsy though. Just kind of just playing smart. He knows he doesn't look like this guy has heals. And there you go. Right there. I think it does like 60 right there. Look at that.
60 points, dude.
But there you go. Hope you guys enjoyed that kind of video. Let me know if you do. And if you want to see more of like just kind of watching pro players and watching their rotations and the way they play the end game or even just engagements in general. Yeah, I think it's really important just to, you got to rotate early, conserve your mats. One of the things I could be doing more is looking for kills. Meanwhile, like anytime he sees somebody, he's like, you'll see him just pop off real quick, just in case they're hurt, just really quick. Get some heals, give you some extra mats. Also, his main thing is he's preemptively blocking people, like as he's moving forward, just in case they come from that angle, because it's so hectic in that like environment where there's so many people around. It's hard to keep track unless you're like on the high ground. It's really hard to keep track of where people might be. So you see a lot of preemptive building and blocking just in case. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, hit that thumbs up. Let me know what you think in the comment section, and go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. All right, guys, you have a good one.